What is so important in birth is that you feel secure and safe, and for me, being secure and safe was in the comfort of my own home with my family around me.
I don't like hospitals, they make me very frightened, but when our NCT guidance leader said that you can have a home birth, I was like, brilliant, that's what I want.
We've just had a publication of Better Births, the Maternity Services Review, and that's very clear that women should be offered labour and birth in all care settings. So that includes home, obstetric unit and midwife-led units, both standalone and co-located midwifery-led units.
The midwife said before I even asked, we didn't have a home birth service because it had been suspended. And I just immediately felt completely devastated, because that meant I couldn't have my choice of home birth, and why shouldn't I have my choice of home birth? That's my decision.
We got to 32 weeks and all of a sudden it was like, we can't facilitate a home birth, the service has been suspended. It was frustrating, frightening, it angered me, it made me cry. Being 32 weeks, you're very emotional as it is. I probably spent about a week crying, not knowing what to do. There was no alternatives being made. We suggested everything. We suggested, can you go to a different NHS hospital and ask them to help? Can we have an independent midwife? But it was just no.
She did say that the reasons behind not having the home birth service was because of resources, lack of midwives.
Commissioners and trusts need to make sure that home birth is a reality for women, not simply a policy. It causes considerable anxiety and stress to women when services are withdrawn or are understaffed, or when staff are not properly trained, and that anxiety is before and during their labour.
The people in the hierarchy, I found them obstructive, unhelpful. They never gave proper explanations.
I was on such little time and they just didn't seem to even care about how important it was for me. It was just, we can't do it, and that was it.
I put a complaint to the Ombudsman and he basically upheld my complaint. The basic conclusion was that what they were doing amounted to maladministration.
The Ombudsman decided that the NHS Trust should have put in place alternative arrangements to enable women to have home births because the service had been suspended for 3 years. The case shows that women's decisions about where they should give birth must be respected by NHS trusts.
We know it's particularly challenging for midwives when women with more complex needs request a home birth, but it's not sufficient to tell her she's not allowed. After a full discussion of risks and benefits individualised to her, the law will support you to provide her with the personalised care she's asking for.
So every woman is different, and what's right for one woman is not right for another woman. The woman herself knows where she'll feel most relaxed and calm and able to labour really well without intrusion and without fear. And that choice is right for that woman.
All the community midwives I spoke to want to do this service. And to me, it's a failure of the NHS to those midwives because they're not even getting to do their job.
It was just beautiful. It was amazing, empowering, and it was lovely just being able to sit on the sofa, having our son in our arms, not having to think about sitting in a hospital. We could just go straight to bed and cuddle and not worry about the outside world. And yeah, it's beautiful.
It was just the most amazing thing I've ever achieved in my life. And then to have Trinity there, that's her older sister, just 10 minutes later to cuddle her sister. Really amazing.
The National Maternity Review set out a vision of personalised maternity care as the best way of achieving safety in childbirth. We wholeheartedly agree with this. Women shouldn't have to fit into the system. The system should be made to suit their needs and their decisions. Birthrights believes that a rights-based approach is the best means of improving maternity care in the UK. We want to empower you as healthcare professionals to deliver the high-quality, safe maternity care that we know you want to provide.